Good morning, this is Dustin with Orlando Painters. We are here in Lake Mary and we're going to be refurbishing this Caterpillar generator. It is December 10th, 2015, and we're not painting the beige on here, we're just painting the black. And what the issues they're having here, we're at this big office complex here in Lake Mary. There's these big buildings, I'm not sure the name of the area here. It's Center Parkway or something like the Colonial Center Parkway. What they're having, the problem they're having in here is, as you can see, there's a lot of corrosion on this the floor in here. But they have a lot of vital components, so what we're going to do is we have the generator in the off position now, so it can't start while we're here working on it. What we're going to do is, first thing we do is we're going to come in here with a big commercial pressure washer and a rotary tip and turbo tip, and we're going to clean the heck out of this floor in here, and we're going to get up all the loose flaking paint and rust and all that. I'll show you some more of it. It's kind of, a lot of it's kind of hard to get to, but we're going to do our best to get to it. You see all that bubbled rust and stuff on here. We're going to paint the black. We're going to paint the vents on here and this whole bottom black all the way around. We're going to grind what needs to be, ground down, get the corrosion off and smoothed out. This door opens as well. Same thing, just gonna work on this corrosion here. We're just dealing with the black, we're not dealing with the motor itself. We're not dealing with any of the beige. So all this black floor here, this rusty floor, I mean it's pretty corroded. So we're gonna pressure wash everything really good in there to start. We're gonna get it cleaned out, get all that flake and rust up, and then we're gonna come in with like angle grinders with attached metal grinding discs and wire wheels and stuff, and we're gonna grind all this corrosion, try to get it smoothed out as much as we can. It's pretty bad. So and then once we get that all ground down, we'll actually pressure wash it again and get everything clean, so we have a real clean substrate for our finish coatings to adhere to. But what we'll do is get it all cleaned out, and then we'll let it dry out. We'll bring in blowers, and we'll come in and we'll blow all the water out of this thing, get it as dry as we possibly can. And we'll let it dry out the rest of the day and overnight. We'll come back tomorrow and we're going to apply a two-part epoxy primer. We'll use like a macro epoxy 646 and get this all primered real well. Using anything less than a two-part epoxy primer, you're pretty much looking for that corrosion to come back through in a real short time. There's so many different levels of primer, but when you're dealing with corrosion this severe, you really need to step it up to at least a two-part epoxy primer. Three parts are great too. Now that's a lot of times you use a three-part, like a zinc clad primer or something when you're dealing with raw metal. But this is a previously painted surface, so we'll use the two-part epoxy primer and get this all coated, and that's going to work really well. I mean, corrosion, rust is kind of like a cancer. It's you can't necessarily stop it, but you can really slow down the process if you use the right primer. So we'll use that primer, and then we'll finish coat it with a two-part polyurethane. It'll be a nice gloss black. So we'll have to protect all the stickers they have on here, which takes a little time, just trying to get all those letters perfect. So we'll tape those all off, paper them off. In here, all the vital components, I don't want to get wet and stuff, like anything electrical. we'll wrap that in plastic, and if we have to wrap it 2 or 3 times in plastic, we will, just to ensure we don't have any electrical problems on this generator here. Now we'll get started on that now, get it all washed and grinded and washed again, and then we'll come back tomorrow and apply the 2-part epoxy primer, and then we'll apply the 2-part polyurethane over the top of that. Just wanted to show you another one of our many industrial painting projects. We really specialize in projects like this. We do so many projects annually, refurbishing generators, chiller units, cooling towers, just tons of stuff, silos, tanks, the list goes on. There's just so many, you know, industrial structures that we take care of. But again, this is Dustin with Orlando Painters LLC, www.orlandopainters.net. Thanks for watching this short video of one of our industrial projects here in Lake Mary, Florida. I appreciate it. Have a great day.